would say I have very few friends in Japan, but I don't think it's anything to do with Japan. What's up? Welcome back. So Femi Smiles. When I came to Japan, I was 27 years old, so I'd already most of my friends at school, university and stuff like that. I'm not really an outgoing make friends person, and Japan's not that kind of culture where you'll really bump into someone in the street and then somehow you can become friends kind of thing. Scratch that, that could happen. How I've actually found relationships recently is through hobbies and things that I do. Like I found friends and like through Kudo, which I do like twice a week. So even though we meet only twice a week and we're club friends, we still have a relationship, which is something that stops you from being lonely, because I think loneliness is the killer. I'm not looking for like, you know, to be a party animal and going out every night, but to interact with people and share a common interest, things like that, I think are really great. That's something I recommend. And that could be also as I dance. I do like salsa and bachata and kizomba. And those kind of dances, you meet people through there, you meet up and you have friends for that reason. So those are dance friends and people that you go dancing with and go on events with, and then you can do other things. So the dancing, like, oh, let's go skiing. I'm not going anywhere. Let's go for a drink with those people as well. So you can invite from there. It's just the meeting point is the difficult thing. It's like with foreigners, you can meet anywhere. You could be any reason, no reason, and you can just become friends and then chat. But in Japan, it's not like people are not friendly. It's like the approach is different. So I'm always, yeah, it was like, Japanese people are cold and they don't tell you what you think. But I think things like trust take time, and the way Japanese people communicate is not the same way as we communicate. I'm sure you've heard that many times. I know that we say what we think a lot of times, and then people, it's easy. Oh, I'm hot, I'm cold, I want this. But Japanese people don't really like say what they want directly. But remember, some parts of communication are non-verbal, so it could be what they do not say or what they do. For example, I was thinking to myself, like in Japan, if you want someone to fill your drink, you do not ask them to fill your drink. They would fill your drink, and then you would reciprocate and fill theirs. It's like if Japanese people want their back scratched, they'll scratch your back, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, let me scratch your back, and that's the way things work somehow. And it's really hard sometimes to switch, because you're used to saying what you think, which can become abrasive and maybe rude sometimes. Before I would say, I didn't have friends in Japan because I don't have someone to call and have long conversations with, but I'm not calling anyone to have long conversations with, so that's more on me. I'm sure if I called some of these people regularly and started talking to them, then we'd talk. And people talk about having to schedule time in advance. Mate, if you want to hang out with me, you're going to have to schedule things in advance as well, because you've got 2 kids, got jobs, got dreams, got things I'm working on. So yeah, I mean, people have their schedules organized. So if you have to organize something 2 months in advance, that's fine. But sometimes people be like, are you doing anything tonight? Oh, let's go to yakitori. And that happens like with Kudo, but I'm always like, sorry, I can't. You got to tell me in advance. So am I the Japanese one? On SNS and social media, looking like there's a lot of anti-foreigner sentiment, and I think that is not really reflective in a lot of the people. It's reflective of a minority, I think, or a lot of a disgruntled group who are very loud. And so don't think that people don't like foreign people here, because even people that I think don't like me, and I thought they don't like me before, have turned out to be some of my biggest supporters. So it's just maybe a misconception sometimes. And a lot of people are scared of things they don't know here. So that's why people might be a bit standoffish, because they've been told lies about what foreigners are like, or what certain people are like, or, what, a demographic are like. But you take your time and you're patient, and you gain trust, and you don't lose trust, then I think you'll be fine. So yeah, it's a slow build, but you can build strong relationships here, I think. Oi, oi.